it looks a hot ass mess. Hey guys, my name is Keshante Chantel and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be reviewing the new Kat Von D Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm, and I'm super excited because this foundation went viral and it sold completely out, and it's been super hard to get my hands on it, and so I was able to get one, but you guys are going to get to see the trials and tribulations in this video because I let the Ulta Beauty app choose my tone for me. And girl, girl, let's just say I did what needed to be done so that it could give what it was supposed to give. So before we jump straight into the video, guys, go ahead and subscribe, please. And also, in the comment section, just let me know what type of videos you guys want to see, because I'm constantly trying to put out content for you guys, and I want to know what you guys like, because I know what I like to see and I know what I like to watch on YouTube. And as a content creator, I just want to make sure that I am feeding my audience. So definitely, guys, in the comments, talk to me, let me know your thoughts on this video. Have you tried this foundation before, and did it work for you? Did you experience the same things that I did? But before we get into all that, we're going to jump straight into the video. Guys, so this is my third and final time trying to record this video. Whew. I have done so like 2 other times and it didn't work out. If it don't work out this time, then we just going to keep it moving because Lord of mercy. So as you can see, I already have my lashes, my brows already done, because we are testing out the new Kat Von D Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. This went viral on TikTok and it is very hard to get right now. And so pretty much the colors that you are going to be able to choose from are either going to be too light, too dark, or somewhere in between for your skin. So what I did was I let the Ulta Beauty app choose my foundation for me, and girl, listen, I say that because I've already done this video twice, so I'm just gonna show you how I was able to tweak this. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. But I will say this, if you're not familiar with the Ulta Beauty app, it's very cool because they do have some features that allow you to be able to try your shades on virtually. And what you would do is just first start off by logging into the app. You'll type in the brand of choice. Of course, we did the Kat Von D Skin Perfecting Balm. And then at the top left corner, you will see that there's an icon of a camera, and then it says live try on. So you would click that, and then you would click it, and then it takes pretty much a live video or picture of you. You have the option to do a picture or video, but I chose the video. And so what it does, as you can see, it chooses your foundation color that they think is best for you based off of your undertones. So you're either going to be cool, warm, or olive. And well, I have to say that they did the best that they could. It was not a perfect match at the end of the day. I definitely would not do a live try on again, but based off of COVID, you know, a lot of beauty advisors aren't able to do that kind of in-person shade match just because of social distancing. And I completely 100% support that. But it is hard if you're not a makeup artist or you're not experienced in general with shade matching. It does make it kind of hard to be able to find the best match for you. So as you can see, this is what Ulta chose for me. The color was Tan 68, and baby, I'm just gonna show you without further ado. Woo. So first things first, I did get, I picked this up today actually. I got the Morphe Filter Effect. It's a brush and sponge duo. It was $18. I bought it from Ulta Beauty, and I just wanted to try it because the brush looked really, really cool. It actually goes to a Morphe foundation, but I've heard a lot of good things about this brush in general. So of course I wanted to give it a try. I actually have a brush that's by Bare Minerals. It's very similar. So the brush is the E63, and it is very, very dense, but it's also soft. And I feel like it will just sweep that product into the face to where you don't have to be doing too much circular motions. So first things first, we are going to go in with our Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that. I'm going to put some on the forehead, the cheeks, nose, and chin, and just rub that product in. All right. So now we're going to start off with the foundation. So as you can see, this is what Tan 68 looks like. That's a huge, huge difference in skin tone. Like I said, I've been able to try this product 2 times previously, so I kind of tweaked it, but I'm just going to show you just kind of putting it all over. So first things first, we want to talk about coverage. The coverage of this foundation is amazing, first of all. I mean, that's just a given. Like, if a lot of people say that it's amazing, chances are it's probably really, really good. So as you can see just by this is not my shade. It's actually very orange, and it looks a hot ass mess, but you know, we're just gonna work with it because this is the shade that Ulta chose for me. And like I said, it's hard right now to get your hands on this foundation just because, well, everybody wants it. Now I will say this, I used 2 other brushes before, and none of them put the foundation on quite like this. This brush is definitely a must-have. Morphe brushes just in general are amazing, so you can never go wrong with their foundation brushes. But I know you guys are looking at this and being like, what the hell? But again, keep in mind, when you order foundation offline, this is the risk that you run, because you're letting a computer digitally try it on. Well, yeah, try it on. And, you know, it's either going to be spot on or just not it. So the foundation is very lightweight on the skin. This should look crazy, but the foundation is lightweight on the skin, and doesn't have any harsh chemical smells. I will say this, I've heard that it dries down matte. That's not what I got with it. I feel like you do have to set it with some sort of setting powder in order for it to be a little bit more matte. It has like a very oily kind of texture to it. So if you are more oily prone, just make sure you're wearing a mattifying primer with this foundation. And all right, so to counteract all of this orangeness, because I look like a damn Oompa Loompa right now, we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way. This is their multi-use sculpting concealer. So first things first, we're just going to put that concealer under the eye. Now, you can put it under the eye and take it like up in a lifting motion, because sometimes like putting it too low will just kind of drag everything down, whereas concealer is supposed to lift and highlight. And then the older that I get, I find the deeper my smile lines are getting. And I also don't even feel like I smile that much. So the reason why you see me putting concealer under the neck is because, one, I've got to get here and here matching. And of course, with that foundation being so dark, I want it to match a little more. All right, so what I want to do is take that concealer brush. Well, I want to take that same Morphe foundation brush, and I want to start by dragging that concealer down into the neck. Just blending. I'm using the product that was left over on the brush to just blend those two together. And then I'm just going to flip the brush upward and blend the rest of it up. So to me, I don't know if you can see, but that just makes, to me, from here and here, like a world of difference so far. So honestly, if you look at this side, to me, it's starting to come together and just kind of level out. Whereas it's not super duper orangey anymore. If you haven't tried this Too Faced concealer, I have been literally using it religiously. I was using my Shape Tape before, and that was just like my go-to. But this concealer is just really, really good. And for the price, they give you so much product. So two things that you already know that you need. One, you need this brush. You need to get this brush because it is amazing. I was able to do my foundation and do my concealer with this brush, and it just right now is starting to look so good. Now, one thing that I do like about the foundation is I don't feel like it's weighing my skin down. I look at it and I can tell that it's full coverage, but when I have it on, I just don't feel like this foundation is super heavy. As far as how it wears, I will say this: if you don't set it, then what will happen is throughout the day, like in my smile lines, I noticed that it started to crease a little bit. So definitely you want to set this. That's very important. So what I'm going to do now is set my under eye concealer with the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Setting Powder. Now, I've tried a lot of setting powders, and so far this has been my absolute favorite. I think it just looks, it complements my skin so well. Sometimes setting powders are either going to be too yellow, too dark, too something, and this one is just like perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It is a little pricey for a setting powder, but I feel like they give you enough product to where it lasts a while. And again, you're not using a whole lot of it. So I feel like you don't blow through it as quickly, because I've had that one for about 2 months now and I use it quite often. All right. So now I'm going to take the skin, what is this? This is MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Skin Finish, and the tan, and the shade, can't talk, is dark tan. And I'm just going to take that on an angle brush and just start going around the perimeter of my forehead. Now, what I like about the foundation is because it is more of a warm kind of orangey undertone, it allows me to be able to not to have to like overly bronze. So I do like that. All right, and then I'm going to take my Fenty bronzer. This is in the shade Caramel Cutie. This is like the perfect bronzing color or contour color. Lately, I've been more into bronzing my skin than contouring, because sometimes contouring, it can be a little bit much. And I do like the look of it, but sometimes walking around with all those lines on your face is just like I said, it could be a bit much. So I'm just bronzing around the perimeter of the forehead and then a little bit on the chin. And I will say this, like, I am in love with the way that this looks. Like, to me, it looks beautiful on camera. And it looks beautiful in person, too. Now, even though, like I said, this foundation is a bit oily, I don't feel like I'm walking around looking like a grease bucket. I'm just going to use the Urban Decay De-Slick just to set. Ooh. Might have went a little overboard. I'm going to use the Juvia's Place. This is the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. Super gorgeous. I feel like for what you get in product, these are typically about $18. That is not bad. Colors are gorgeous. So I'm going to use Yara and Sola, which is these two colors right here. I'm just going to use those together. Ooh, that's so pretty. And I don't normally like to wear a lot of blush, but gosh, those colors. Those are cute. I'm looking real cute. Like a snack. Like a pizza side. Alright, so this is Nefertiti by Juvia's Place. This is their loose highlighter. Ooh. So, okay, like honestly, you know, due to the little flub with the beauty app choosing the foundation, honestly, this foundation is giving what it's supposed to give. So, like, when you see the hype around it online and people are like, oh, 10 out of 10 recommend, it's living up to the hype. Alright guys, and for lips, I'm just going to be using the NYX matte lip liner, and this shade is Mason. And because my eyes are a little dramatic, I don't want to do a whole lot. So I think we're just going to keep it funky and simple with a lip gloss. So I'm going to go in with Flower Crown by Morphe. Oh, that's super dry. Come on now. Come on now. Baby. So, again, this foundation was really, really good, and I'm super impressed. The whole thing with not being able to find your shade, that's just what everybody's having to deal with right now. Social media just takes off and it blows things up. And so I would highly recommend waiting to find your shade because, girl, if you're not willing to put like concealer and all that other stuff, or even finding a lighter foundation to make it work, I would say just wait until your shade comes back in stock. But again, this foundation was on point. So guys, go get it when it gets back in stock. And yeah, that's basically it. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all my new subscribers, and thank you to all my old subscribers. You guys, I love you so much. And if you are watching this video and you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, and also turn my notifications on to stay in tune for when I post. So yeah guys, see you in my next video. And as always, thank you for sticking in, tuning in, thugging it out with me, and I'll see you in my next video.